Hi everybody, so this is going to be my weeks 1 and 2 postpartum vlog. I've been meaning to do this. I wanted to do it separately, but I just didn't get around to doing it, so I decided just to wait and combine the first 2 weeks together. And I have Miss Emma here to join me. Say hi, Bubba's. Hi everybody. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get started. We'll start with me and then we'll also cover her. Starting with me, back in the hospital, as I mentioned in my labor and delivery vlog, I did have an episiotomy, so I did have a 2nd-degree tear after I delivered her. And then I also had a small tear near my urethra, so I had 2 stitches that ended up being part of the whole labor and delivery. As far as that whole thing went, the first couple days were probably the toughest with that, as to be expected, and not necessarily just because of this, but just because of everything that your body's gone through. So the first couple days were definitely the hardest, but then once the first 2 days passed and I got home, I was still a little bit sore and still dealing with that, but for the most part my recovery went really, really well and has continued to go really well. First week home, I spent a lot of time in the bathtub. That definitely helps with healing and making me feel better. So that was a huge thing that helped. The only other things that I did as far as pain management were just ibuprofen every 6 hours, which was the same kind of regimen that they had me on at the hospital. But beyond that, I mean, I was up and about and moving around and pretty good. Everybody was a little bit surprised at how easily I started to bounce back, because they just expect you to be like down and out forever. So pretty much that was the only thing that I had. The 2 stitches that I had, the first one, which is a small tear near the urethra, that's such a weird word, was healed within a couple days, and then the second one, the stitches were in for a little bit longer. They're about a week, and they were self-dissolving stitches, so didn't have to do anything on my part to help those heal. They just kind of did their own thing. Are you okay, babies? Just got the hiccups. So pretty much for me, everything's been really easy. I haven't had too much of a struggle recouping and getting myself back to kind of a normal feeling. It's kind of crazy how your body just bounces back. I almost feel 100% back to normal. Obviously there's a couple small things that you still deal with, but for the most part, for me, it's gone great. It's gone really easy. I didn't have any baby blues, any kind of thing like that. It's just been really great and been easy, so I don't really know what to say. As far as the weight goes, I did lose about 20 pounds within the first week, and then last week I lost another 5 pounds. So I'm down 25 pounds from where I was right before I delivered her. So that's good. I'm excited about that. I haven't really been doing anything beyond just breastfeeding. I'm still eating kind of whatever I want to eat, and I'm definitely hungrier now that I'm breastfeeding. But beyond that, I mean, most of it was just a baby, obviously, and then all the water retention and all that kind of stuff. So that's been going really good. You got the hiccups? I'm sorry. I'm trying to think of what else. I think that's pretty much it. I mean, I haven't really, like I said, had too much problem bouncing back from baby. It's been going really, really good. So we'll talk about her. She is really a good baby. I feel really blessed because she's such a good sleeper. I won't talk too much about her breastfeeding situation right now, because I'm going to do that in a separate video. But she is such a good baby. She is a really good sleeper, like I said. Usually I have to wake her up to eat. She just started to have periods where she's a little bit more awake within the past couple days, since she was close to 2 weeks old. She has a period usually in the morning where she's awake for a couple hours. As you can see, she's nice and bright-eyed right now. And then usually a little bit at night too. Other than that, the only time that she's really super fussy, she has kind of her fussy time anywhere between 11 o'clock at night and 1 o'clock in the morning. But even that's actually kind of started to go away. That was more within the first week. She's kind of getting used to a schedule and a pattern of things. So she's actually such a good baby. She really is so chill. Everybody that we are around or bring her to, they just can't believe how calm and peaceful she is. She just, not much phases her. Not much can get her to cry. She hates bath time. That's pretty much the only thing. Or when we have to put her in her car seat, she's not a huge fan of that. But otherwise, she's been doing really, really good. She had her 2-week checkup today, and she is all good. She's gained weight. That's something, again, that I'll talk about in her breastfeeding update. But everything's going really, really good for the two of us. So far, not too much to report. She's made it pretty easy on me to transition from, you know, not being a mom to being a mom. So I'm really, really thankful for that. Right, little peanut pie? Say hi, everybody. I know you guys were asking to see her in vlogs or on camera, so here we go. Look, say hi, Peanut. You look really yellow in here, but she's actually not that yellow. Say hi. You're so cute. So I'll go ahead and show you guys my 2-week postpartum belly. As far as that goes, I actually am back in pretty much all of my regular clothes. I'm not back to where I was before I got pregnant with her as far as weight goes. I still have about another 10-15 pounds to get to that point. But I'm pretty much back to where I was as far as being able to wear all my regular clothes. I could wear them right away after I delivered her. I'm trying to think of what else with that. Yeah, I mean, she was pretty much all baby in my belly, so I will go ahead and show you guys that, and then we'll be done for our postpartum update. All right, everyone, so here is my 2-week postpartum belly. So you can see I'm pretty much, still have this little pooch, you can tell, but beyond that, everything's looking pretty good. Here we are from the front, and the other side. So I'm happy with how it's gone so far. So I think that's it for this vlog. I'll try and do a 3-week vlog, or I might have to do another 3 and 4 weeks. But beyond that, thanks for watching.